Hello, hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of season 4 of Once Upon a Game. We're playing John Harper's slash, I don't know the other guy, actually the designer of the hack of his game of Lady Blackbird called Jedi Blackbird, where we're doing it in the Star Wars universe with a bunch of different changes. So, welcome. So happy to have you guys, and let's go ahead and get back into the game. So if you're just joining us right now, our intrepid trio of Jedi and their outer rim junk planet scout and expert is with them, and they're looking for a Padawan who kind of like is running has taken up like a like a compound or something here, and you're supposed to arrest him and bring him back to the council for trial. So that's our goal here. That's the generic mission. You zoomed past, and you know you're going to have bounty hunters on you at some point, and you also know you just had to bribe some of the consulate member people to get you through this place. Think of like Wretched Hive of Scum and Villainy right now, guys. As far as like walking through these narrow streets, you guys are actually all inside. Think of a convention. I think it might be the best way of thinking about this place. Think of like a convention. You guys are actually within like a giant metal dome warehouse kind of situation. With like, almost like an inside shopping mall. So also imagine a lot of like rickety shops, kind of like every corner is like saturated and people are kind of like bumping into you. It's a very multicultural for like Star Wars area. A lot of different people are trying to sell you random scraps and stuff like that about different things, various different things. If I'm sure there's probably like a cantina somewhere if you needed something, as well as like food or whatever is nearby in this place. But yeah, I don't think you guys would know right now where that Padawan is. So that might be your next step. But you guys tell me what you guys want to do. How are you feeling about this planet? What's going on in your guys' heads? That kind of stuff.
I think what's going on in my character's head is this place is terrible. I can't breathe the air. It's full of smoke and dust and machinery, and it's awful, and I wish I was back on Coruscant.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like that distinction that you want to go back to the inner city where you can at least smell that kind of air. You're not used to the industry. It's like the large.
You guys are definitely. I mean, other than I think Franter, like nothing personal, guys, but I think you guys are kind of outsiders here in a way that like this is a multicultural place, but you guys are outsiders because you're Jedi, right?
Yeah. That's why we needed a guide.
Yeah, right. You guys, you're in the wrong neighborhood, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So, I know my way around, but I don't know what you guys need to do. So what kind of, like, what would be your instructions to franchise?
John Agard, everybody. John Agard is the designer of this hack. So thank you, John.
Big shout-outs.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff. Okay. Yeah, so what do you guys want to do? What do you guys need to do?
Yes, I think at some point Vod would have told you that we're looking for a runaway Jedi apprentice. That's been stirring up trouble, and we're pretty sure that he's on planet here.
Yeah. So I guess maybe we'd be looking for somebody that knows how to find the guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Who would be good at that?
So
I think that's more or less why we hired you.
Yeah. So I would probably want to go somewhere where I know somebody that keeps an eye on the comings and goings of important people. I'm thinking probably someone that works in a public place where it's not suspicious to just walk in and have a conversation with them.
But you haven't been here for a while.
Has it been a while since I was here?
Yeah, it's been a hot minute. You've been doing some time.
Okay.
You've been,
right. So
you owe some people money. You have those types of situations. So, like, what I'm saying is that you can totally do this, but this will require a roll to, like, find the reputable person. This is the Lando situation.
Yeah, but so...
You're like, I know a guy. Hoping he's okay.
Yeah.
If you
So
want to do
I
that route, you can.
guess-
You can totally. I'm not trying to push you or anything like that. I'm just trying to feed off what you're saying.
I'll make a roll. I'm just trying to think of
Yeah.
who is the person, because I've got a secret I could use, but I prefer to save that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at my traits and my tags under them. I'm not really sure if there's something mechanical that I could do other than using my secret of kin. But
is this not part of harmless?
is it?
This is
Gentle smile,
you asking
listen,
around, right? Maybe you have to like ask around for that guy. And
negotiate?
this is sort of like that quick little montage of you like meeting up with your friends or whatever and talking and being like, yeah, like I found the guy. Like we gotta go talk to this dude. Like you're talking.
Okay, yeah.
You need to go talk to people to find the dude who then leads you to, or like maybe that's what this looks like. If you want to do that,
Okay,
like,
yeah.
I could let you. I don't want to play your character, right?
No,
Jeff,
no.
I want
for
you
sure.
to. I want you to bring it.
So what I would like to
Bring
do,
that magic. Give me that.
what
magic,
I would like
Jeff.
to do is lead these Jedi
Use the force.
to like a hole in the wall.
Oh yeah.
Not
Jizz music playing kind of thing.
Yeah, no,
Cantina?
not a cantina, not a cantina. I'm thinking more of a like
Dance club.
because of the way that the Jedi are dressed.
Yeah.
Like one's in
Like
like
a darker place?
military uniform or whatever.
Okay.
I think we want to go somewhere where people are less likely to pay attention and less likely to be looking both ways. So I think I'm actually going to take them somewhere where they will probably be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But there is a brothel that I know of.
Of course.
Where we can get like a private room to hide in.
Of course, because the
while
brothel.
I track down some people.
Of course, because the brothel is actually a front
Right.
It's
for a
front
legitimate
otherwise.
business.
But but nobody like no random people are gonna like be paying
Yeah,
very close attention.
right,
This
yeah.
it's a place where people are being paid to forget faces and people are being paid to
Sure.
Also,
To
don't
look
describe
everywhere.
a place as hole in the wall and then jump to brothel.
yeah. So
Yeah. So
it's not a fancy place.
This is-
then that would,
yeah,
that
I
would
think
cost a lot of money.
that's no, of course. I think this is pretty good. I think this is going to be I think this is probably a 3
Okay.
because it's been a while.
Okay. So let's see. I guess I'd probably. Is it a matter of getting us in the door? Is that what I'm rolling for? Or
no,
finding
this
the
is
place?
this is finding the contact that gives you the information in the way that you want.
Okay.
So right,
Okay.
this is that whole spiel.
Right. Okay.
I don't know what the
So-
point of failure could be yet. Like I could interrupt you at any point of the thing and give it to you.
Right. So I guess I would probably like maybe stop at like one of those stands with some guys got some skewers of meat.
Yeah.
And this is like one. I recognize him, and I'm like, hey, I'm kind of buying a couple skewers of meat to pretend I'm not talking to him, but I'm asking him how I can get in touch with. Let's see, how I can get in touch with Fowler.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Has he any idea where Fowler's lately? Because Fowler. I owe Fowler a little bit of money, but he owed me a favor, so I'm hoping we can, if I pay up and maybe he'll pay me back that favor I owe him at the same time. So I'm thinking I'm gonna use negotiate and haggle,
Yeah.
and maybe my sense of humor while I like
Yeah, you're
I'm gonna-
joking. You're
I'm gonna
joking.
try
You're
and joke
being,
around
yeah,
with
you're
them
being,
and-
yeah, you're being cordial and jovial.
try and
with
be
this guy.
friendly. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, yes, Scrapper. Yeah, of course you want to meet him. Of course you want to see Fowler. Fowler, big important man now. Yeah. And you probably took you probably separated yourself from the Jedi when I'm thinking about this, right? in order to like cover
Yeah,
up
yeah,
your persona.
they're down the.
Yeah, so they're kind of like doing that weird looking around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
nothing
We'll,
to see
we'll bring the
here.
camera back on you after this roll, I
Yeah.
think. So, so the camera's watching you do this haggling and this negotiation. He's like, yeah, I can
So
help you, Scrapper.
I overpay for the meat a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's so what am I roll? I got 1 die normally,
Yeah.
and then I get
Trait.
how many of I can use
You
3
get
of my
one.
tags
You get
or
you get 1 for the roll, 1 for the trait, and then extra tags give you extra.
okay. So I'm using harmless. I'm gonna use my sense of humor to joke around with them. Can I get away with negative and haggle here if I'm also not negative, negotiate and haggle if I'm like offering him money?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, this
Okay.
this represents that wheeling and dealing.
Okay, so that's
you
5.
buying another a skewer or whatever,
Yeah.
Like he's like thinking about. He's like, I'm not sure, and you're like, you know what, I'm really hungry, and you give him another. He get another skewer, and he's like, yeah, I know that guy. Like that's what I imagine this is happening, and then he like is waiting for you to buy another one,
Yeah,
and and it's like,
I need 3. You said.
yeah.
So
And
I'm gonna
you-
use 2. I'm gonna pull 2 dice out of my pool,
Okay, cool.
and I'm gonna be rolling 7. Is that?
Yeah, drop 7 versus 3. Drop it like it's hot.
76 less than 3.
4.
Is that how it?
Actually, no, that works. I think it's greater than less than 3 or greater than 4. Either one gives you the right answer.
Yeah, I don't know. I had
I mean, it's
no.
the other way around.
No, it's the other way around. But that's fine.
Yeah.
You still got you have 4 successes.
Yeah, there's 4 6s in there.
Yeah.
okay. Cool.
You
1,
crushed
2,
it.
3, cool.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so he gives you the directions to Fowler. And you know that Fowler is one of the he's a part of the group called the Junkers, right? And a lot of people want to be good junkers. Like you're pretending to be a junker, or you were a junker at this point, like you were quasi reputable. These are the people who are really good at scrapping, right? These guys are appraisers, they're information brokers, right? They are literally brokers. So yeah, finding Fowler is always busy, so finding a good time for him is good, right? So yeah, let's do this. So Fowler can be found near like the top, like in like the top floors of this giant mega mall, right? So you have to like follow. You kind of start going up those stairs, right? And you're getting there, and are we cluing the Jedi in, and we're all doing this together right now
Yeah.
for this scene?
For sure.
Perfect.
I think Fowler's probably in
Yeah.
like he has a meeting room in the brothel somewhere. Is
Right.
what I was thinking,
Yeah.
and that's where
Okay.
we're going to meet him.
Oh, that's where you're going to meet Fowler?
That's what I thought.
Okay.
But
Yeah, no,
maybe
that's
not.
fine. Yeah, no, that's fine. Maybe. Okay, never mind. So we're not going like anything like that. No, we're going to this other like seedy side corner to find Fowler. And yeah, so
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I
he
wasn't
gives you
sure
the
what was-
the guy gives you the password, right? And like the 2 like big guards, are waiting for it, and you give it to them, and you go in, and yeah, now you're talking to Fowler, right? Who's like waving off a couple clients, and he's really happy to see you, right? He's kind of ignoring you guys, the Jedi, right? And he's like, Franter, buddy, dude, I thought you were doing a stint over in, back in Koalia 4.
Yeah. Well, they sometimes they just they look the wrong way, and then you're a free man. Charges not quite dropped.
Sure, and he's
Yeah.
like, and he thrusts a drink in your hand, and starts like, he grabs a bottle that's going by, and like pours you a drink, and he's like, guys, doesn't help to have some friends in some pretty high space, some high spaces here, as he looks at the Jedi. He's not sure how to address you guys. Like, he obviously knows not to address the Padawan first, right? But
Yeah.
but Shaney and Vard are kind of there, and so he goes, and he's like holding the drink. He's like, official business, right?
Indeed.
Yeah. These 2 here are they're pretty solid guys. Doing a special project with them. when you can help us out.
Oh boy, helping you out, I would love to, right? But I mean, helping the Jedi out, that's quite a hit to my business here. Not a lot of people want to deal with someone who helps Jedi. No offense, looks to you guys, right? I love the Republic as much as anyone else, but I have a rep to protect.
I mean, there's no reason you can't slip us a little information and then kick us out on our asses.
Yeah, we're not looking for any sort of long-form collaboration. We just need a little bit of information to get us on our way.
Well, how about this then? How about a little quid pro quo? I got something I need from you. There's a good spot of there's a good spot of scrap out in those dunes. Get it for me, and I'll tell you what you need to know. See, establish a reputation as scrappers for me, right? No one will look at me any other way. You guys do a good job. I pay you.
So do I?
That's a good deal. Do you trust him?
Yeah. Do I trust him? Do I trust this guy?
Yeah. I mean, he's a pretty reasonable dude.
Okay.
Trust him as much as anyone else. No, more than anyone else. You can. Yeah. No, he's pretty reliable. If
he doesn't, he doesn't like make a business out of.
No, he's not looking to screw you. No, he's not looking to screw you over. If he screws you over, it's because you failed a roll and it'd be fun and dramatic. But he's not right. He's not that type. No, but there is. He needs. There's a downed ship or something out in these dunes. He can't get to it for some reason. He didn't really tell you why, but it says that no one else can get to it. But there's something really valuable there, and needs you to go get it. That's what he's told you right now, and that's the deal. And he does that, and he gives you the information. What do you think of that?
Sounds acceptable, I suppose. I've definitely been swindled by worse people in my time. I'm willing to agree. That sounds reasonable to you.
Is there a way that we can? Is there a way that we can kind of get? I'm assuming that he wants the whole ship, right? The whole down ship.
No, he actually wants a couple good key components of scrap from the ship.
Okay, so we don't need like a giant crane and.
No. Okay, this is like you guys can go there and like get it out by hand.
Stuff. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Think of you know what it is? Honestly, what I wanted. This would be fun. It's like something that's not a Star Destroyer, but something that's like pretty important, like that. Right. Like some kind of Imperial ship, or I guess Republic ship or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure where we are in the timeline.
I don't know. Something fucking really important, but it's dangerous, and no one's been able to get it yet. But it's like been dangling there.
Yeah.
Our ship is a Republic ship, so I'm assuming we're in prequel timeline.
Yeah.
Maybe the reason that he's asking the Jedi is because it's like an old Sith ship, even. Like
yeah, right.
Like ancient.
Oh, save me, Jeebus as the first one. Yeah, it's like an experimental fighter. Right, was lost in the desert. It'd be great if we can get that. If we can get the particle core slicer, transmogrifier.
Yeah, those are pretty rare. Now that you mention.
Are those?
That's one in a million.
Particle core transmogrifier.
Never tell me the else, kid.
Is it particle core?
Hyperdrive. Yeah, it's a hyperdrive. No, it's literally it's the hyperdrive coil is what you need out of it.
Oh, the hyperdrive. Sure do need it.
A lot of ships here, but not a lot with the hyperdrive coil. I can fetch a lot, very, very, very pretty penny out here, or many credits. And you wouldn't use that coil. Whatever. Fuck it.
Very pretty credits.
What do you say? Easy job. Come on. He's ready to shake on it, or he has a drink, right? He's ready to toast to it, to a good deal. He once again has not told you the danger.
Yeah. So what?
Danger.
If I want to get a little bit more frank information out of him about why he won't go there, what might that look like? Is that can I roll for that somehow?
Oh yeah. I don't think you have to roll for it. I mean, I think if he's just kind of willing to tell you a little bit.
Yeah, so
Um,
Fowler, like what? Totally willing to go out there, but what are we sticking our necks into?
well, if you wouldn't, I'd be damned. The thing landed right on a rustworm nest. I think you guys are Jedi with your fancy tricks. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. I think of rustworms. You know what a rustworm is, Franter.
Yeah.
But I
So
think
what
at this
is it?
point on the camera, we go over and we see the experimental TIE fighter like halfway in the sand or whatever, and then we see like this like spinal biometallic like tremors like thing like part of a sea like a land serpent bend kind of like go through, and like then you see like another one and another one like going around the dunes here.
Shadowlord.
Yeah, and then we come back over to and back to the brothel. He's like nothing you guys couldn't handle.
So is that like Franter craps himself in fear, or like
Not craps himself in fear, but that's a tough gulp. That's really
Okay.
dangerous.
I would probably not do it, except that they are Jedi that I am leaving there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think the Jedi would know what this is, what they are,
No.
what these things are.
Yeah.
So once again, you're like agreeing to this thing, and you're keeping these guys in the dark.
Yeah, I just sort of like shrug and I'm like, guess, worms never hurt me before.
Okay.
It's only a worm. How bad can it be?
Yeah. Right. How
You-
bad could it be?
Sure.
How bad?
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
Right.
It
Okay.
could be pretty bad, but
Yeah. Right.
I'm sure you'll be able to handle it.
Yeah.
The force is with us.
Cool. All right. So you guys are gonna have to get out there somehow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Get some speeders, perhaps. Some land speeders.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good idea.
Yeah. How much are we holding back? Do we know that?
Yeah, just you need a hyperdrive coil. It's probably the size. It could fit in a backpack, right? Think of like a lunchbox, or like a thermos. It actually is like the shape of a thermos, right, with some coils
Yeah.
around it. Like a,
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah,
So
perfect.
That's probably actually what it would have been in the movie. Had this been the,
right, exactly. Literally, yeah, the thermos with some with a slinky over it, spray painted
for-
silver. Yeah, done.
Mhm.
Yep, that's what you need.
So,
Uh,
yes,
Yeah, I can find
try
us a
and
land speeder.
requisition some of those.
You
Yeah.
want to find out?
might
You
be
want to find a
somewhere
land
near
speeder?
the spaceport.
Yeah, I could find us a land speeder for rent.
Yeah, you totally could, right? You absolutely could do that if it weren't for as you guys are going through the market, like towards the bounty, towards the place, the market, bounty hunters start showing up and take shots at you. You can see that, like the blaster shoots, the blaster bullets like go by and like blow up the roof of a like a tarp, kind of like cloth market roof, like it explodes. Like you see like some fruits and things fly, and like the people scream, and then the camera goes
I
up.
dive into the
and the camera, yeah,
cover.
the camera goes up, and we see like not Boba Fett, but like a Mandalorian like sniper dude, like like getting ready to guys in their crosshairs again. What do you do?
I'm diving.
The
in
music,
cover behind a cart.
the music immediately gets ominous, and we hear like the horns and like the violin, like the frantic violin, like the frenetic violin parts, like as he's doing this stuff. And what do you guys do? You're looking at something, you're like, imagine like you're like a football field size market, right? Maybe even bigger. Multiple levels. There's a bunch of it's a lot of people around.
How
Like,
many
this
bounty
guy's got
hunters
a
are
really
there?
good vantage
Just
point.
him?
What? As far as you
Is
know,
it just him? Okay.
As far as you know, but
You
he
said
just
two?
as far as you know, no, just him right now
Oh, just
but you-
one that we see. Okay.
for now. And he takes a shot, and I think what happens is he tries to line up a shot against Vaude, right, as like the next moment. And what do you guys do?
Okay. Yeah. I think I might look to Cadence. I'll handle this one.
You guys
Take
know
cover.
you guys know you're getting shot at. This is the movie, right? You
Yeah.
guys just
Right.
you put it together. Don't
Just
worry about
bam.
that. part.
Bounty hunters.
We're
Last
beyond that. That's not what's fun, right? Let's. How are you gonna solve this problem, guys?
So, yeah, I think we see Vaughn is like holding his hand up. We get that like force moment. We just like sort of like fisheye zooming in on his face, and he reaches into maybe some forbidden powers.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and deal with this guy. Maybe a little bit of dark side style.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's.
Has Kadia's never seen you do the dark side, right?
I don't think so. No, I think this might be. This might even be like our first mission. Like that's
Together?
very far away from.
Sure.
No. I think we've done some stuff together before, but this might be like our
Sure, like
first time,
traffic stops.
like, away.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You've been traffic police together.
Yeah.
Not- You got those big boy pants on. Yeah.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna go for the force is my ally. That's my trait for this, and then I'm basically just going ham on this. This is probably the best way I can do. So I'm going to throw things. I'm going to lift things. I'm going to tear things apart, and I'm going to influence others as part of my approach to.
So what does this look like? Paint me this picture. Paint us this picture with your clever words.
Yeah, so he's holding his hand up, and suddenly we just see things around the market just lift off the ground. So
fucking fruit baskets and shit, and like boxes and crates. Yeah,
almost like Dragon Ball style. Almost.
Yeah,
you just see things lift off the ground, and they just take
a bunch of
toward
like
him.
pebbles, like just
and you start like
they just lifts off the ground.
Yeah,
so it's like maybe like a tarp flies towards them.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna, it's like see like the force like tears at his armor, so it's like ripping bits off of it.
Okay.
And
I think it's
we're ready.
We're ready to roll here. What's your intention?
My intention is
to kill him,
neutralize him at least.
Yeah. Okay, that's an ob 3.
Yeah. Okay, so I think there's the throw things, lift things, tear things apart, and influence others. 4, so +1.
How is the influence others coming into play here?
I think I'm just like instilling fear into his mind, like more so than like the effect itself.
Oh, okay.
It's this is magic at work.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah, and as
my cabbages.
Yeah, there's definitely some fruit flying in this direction. So let's see. I'm also.
I know you would like that, Sci-Fi. That's for you.
Yeah, so I'm also going to, let's see. I'm going to take the point. I'm going to take 2 from the pool. I'm going to take the experience from my key of dark side seduction.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah, so I'm rolling with 8 dice, I think it's all.
Yeah,
that's up to.
Wow, that's get it, Umbra.
I have had some bad luck with dice before, so I'm not taking any chances. 3.
And you just barely get it.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, cool. So I think we get the Wilhelm scream, right, of the dude.
Ow!
Yeah, as he falls off the banister or whatever, and the music gets close, or the music of the tenseness of the scene resolves. For now, for now is the key word. There's ellipses there.
I think we still hear the violins, but they slow down.
Yeah,
we get this like moment of peace and say we need to go.
Yeah, now. you know that there will be others. Not that there may be, there are others. You're being hunted.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
maybe this can hold them off.
Does that count as fighting with Baka if it's one of his bounty hunters?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Franter is really psyched at how badass these Jedi are, and he loves when you guys fight with Baka and his people. So I take an XP for my It's called the Key of Let's You and Him Fight.
Yeah, but what is that? I think you should bring that on screen so we see that. So what does that look like? Like, do you say something or like, ha, fuck you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I'm like,
what does that look like?
grinning ear to ear as this shit's raising up into the air and flying towards towards the bounty hunter.
Okay.
And I'm like, I'm probably like right near the Padawan.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like patting him on the back, and I'm excited, and I'm like, let's go. And I just gesture towards him to like leave out a side exit.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. So that's okay. You the side exit, and you kind of hastily go to a speeder or something, right?
Yeah.
I think there's a speeder that's been abandoned by a screaming and fleeing market goer, and it's just kind of here for the taking at the moment.
Yeah, that sounds good. I like that. I'll take that. So let's see. Can I drag and drop that? No, I can't. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. So you are able to yeah, I guess there would be a speeder there. So you guys are taking the speeder now out to the wastes, to the dunes, to trying to locate this experimental craft, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So I think as you guys are making it out there,
would it be common for like a speeder to have like low jack on it? And would that be something that I would know to look for and disable while we're getting on our way?
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, you would know that. You like rip out the inner control panel thing, and when you turn it on, it's good to go. But I think you're out in the dunes. I think you're gonna get some competition. I think there's some other junkers out here, and they're kind of near this spot, waiting for a good time to get in to get this experimental hyperdrive.
Maybe
right?
Waiting for someone else to soften up those lines first.
Yeah, and so they're like, but they're doing that whole like, this is our territory, get out of here kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right? So they're like,
defy us.
Yeah.
Look, we've been through one blockade today. What's another?
Yeah. Like, get out of here. Get out of here, core worlders.
This is our town, scrub.
Yeah. Yeah, beat it.
Beat it.
Totally. No, yeah, fuck yeah, that's exactly what they do, right?
Yeah.
It's like a gang. Like think of like a scrappy biker gang is out here, right? Clearly they're like low level they are like low scrubby junker types, right?
Yeah.
Almost like if Star Wars there's some nods to Mad Max here, right? At this scene. And in terms of aesthetics. So by the time also like you hear the sounds of like the cries of the rustworms, right? Like around here, they're like these low rumblings, and the kickings and stuff of the sand. In the far distance, you can see an incoming sandstorm. What do you guys do?
I think Vaughn has a way to solve this if you're willing to let him take a stand.
Before you solve that, what does this look like? What are we like face to face feet from each other, or are they like shouting at us from across?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't really establish a distance. Because it's a movie, you guys are probably pretty close. It's like when you guys got close enough that you dismounted the speeder and you're getting close, whatever.
Okay, so
and then these people notice you.
Nearby?
Yeah, you see their vehicles nearby. Like like one guy like looks behind you and sees you guys coming. He like elbows the other people, and then they start talking and calling out to you, like, "Hey, like this is our find. Get out of here, off-worlders. Go get your own."
Awesome. So what does Vod have in mind for this?
See, I've got a little trait called Beastmaster.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about reaching out to the worms and using them as a weapon here.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Tell me, what is it? Okay. I like that approach. What's going on? How's this?
So So I think Vodso steps forward, and what he does is he taps the ground in a very like regular way
Mm-hmm.
because he knows how to call the worm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course you do.
Yeah. They like respond to like regular movement on the dunes, so they know like where people walk.
Yeah. So Franter is really surprised that you're aware of this because he didn't think you'd be familiar with these worms.
Yeah.
How is it that you come to know how to call the worms on a planet that you've never set foot on?
I mean, I've been everywhere in the galaxy, and I've seen most of what it has to offer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So have you like secretly been on this specific planet before, or have you seen other worms like this?
I think he's been on similar planets. I don't think he's been especially on Conde, but I think it's probably not the first time he's seen a rust worm. Or something like it.
Awesome.
Makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, so Beastmaster is going to be the trait. Then I think both summon and influence beast to bring one forward and to make it attack them.
You're gonna make it. Oh wait, you're gonna make them attack you or attack the guy, so like drive them off or frighten them.
Yeah, like drive them off.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. That's cool. Let me just make sure that's. I mean, that sounds pretty reasonable.
So depending on how this goes, it's probably also going to invoke fight mounted to climb on the back of one of those worms and like.
I mean, to
fight them off in that sense.
To control
no offense,
them,
but we're not Fremen, so.
No offense, this is gonna be really hard. You're looking at a 5 here, buddy.
A 5, okay, yeah. I'm probably.
Yeah, no offense.
Yeah, this is reaching it. So like I'm not looking to kill all of them. I'm just looking to scare them off.
We could just scare them off with other means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have another plan?
We have 3 dudes with 2 dudes, assumedly 3 dudes with lightsabers.
Dude, no, we're not using Cheney. No one likes Qui-Gon Jinn, anyways.
So the
Cheney's with the ship.
Are you trying to tame the rest of them, or are you trying to like?
I'm basically just trying to make it attack them to scare them off.
Which is essentially taming it.
Yeah, I feel like a bit of a jerk here.
Tell you what,
look at the last item in the list of dealing with the rust worms. I probably shouldn't be looking at that sheet. I'm sorry.
Oh shit! No, they're literally. Oh wow, I didn't even see that. Yeah, it's 3.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. No, that's completely fair, man. I did not see that. I saw the first ones and the other ones. I didn't read. I didn't read the manual.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Not looking to tame one permanently.
Yeah. 3. Oh, that's a good point. I think that's what that means. Yeah. So no, it's a 3.
Yeah. So I'm probably rocking Beastmaster and then 4.
You're near a nest of those, right? You're near a nest, so this might be dangerous.
Oh yeah.
There's pretty good danger here that you might end up being a threat too by other ones. You know, you're getting them all rascally, right? Getting them all riled up. So
yeah, it's not just the one that's going to be drawn by this. It's probably more of them.
Exactly. So
yeah. So Beastmaster and I think 4 tags: Influence Beast, Summon Beast, Ride, and Fight Mounted.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. So let's see, 6 dice total, I think. And I'm running a bit low on pool dice, so if anyone would like to help, I would not mind that.
Can anyone? Does anyone even know what you're doing? Really? That's kind of the problem, right?
Maybe Franta would pick up on it.
Maybe I would pick up on it because I also have the Force.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's also a thing. Like you can tell what I'm doing.
Yeah, I mean,
so do you subtly help or something, or?
I do have strong in the Force as a trait.
Okay.
Yeah, like as Vod said there, I could pick up on what you're trying to do, but I can't do anything about it. So.
Fair.
So what are you gonna do? Are you good with those dice against a 3?
I think so. I think I get 7 dice with that.
Okay.
with kids' help. So yeah, we shall see.
Let's roll those dice.
See how this goes.
2.
2.
Not great. Okay.
Not great.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. It goes your way for a while, right?
Yeah.
It's going okay. You're controlling the rust worms, and they are one of them, like, they start like going around, and the junker guys are like, what's that? Like, oh god. And one of them like attacks a guy, and they're like, oh man, we gotta get out of here. Like, they're going nuts. And yeah, and that goes pretty well. And then there's a rumbling beneath your guys' feet, and the mama jumps out and engulfs Kade.
No. Whoa!
Oh no!
Like
we see it, like, it open up or whatever, and you kind of like fall in its mouth, and your lightsaber drops outside of the thing, and now you're like in the rustworm.
Oh no, my lightsaber, the one thing that can get me out of a thing.
Yeah. Right?
Well, crap.
Right.
Like, inside the mall, like, you see like gearing, like, machine, like, things kind of like going around. You're like holding them off and stuff. And once again, like the music has kicked up again. You are you're in dire straits.
I'm in a living trash compactor.
Yeah, you're in a living trash compactor. R2! C-3PO! C-3PO! Yeah, so... And then we're going to help him. What do you guys want to do? It's real bad.
Yeah.
And then the mama is getting ready to go back under the surface. What do you guys do? This is some like Shia Lude shit, right? This is
definitely. So let's see. Yeah, it's just going to be like a roll for Cade to get out.
Well, this is going to be like somebody helping them. Oh, I'm sorry, Jeff. I got you. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. You want to try to? You can try to slice open the rustworm to get him out, right? That's something you can do.
Yeah.
You do have a lightsaber, unlike me right now.
Yeah. I do have a lightsaber.
You can try using the Force to get yourself out, Kade.
That's true. I do have
induced vomiting.
I don't tell you how to solve the problems. I'm just telling you what do you do when you're stuck in a rustworm's mouth?
You know what? I might go for this. I might try and get out of here.
All right.
Cause all right.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just gonna try and jump out of this thing.
Oh, so like we see the teeth kind of like closing.
Yeah, exactly. It's
you're like holding it off. Yeah. Okay.
It's the scene from episode 5, but I'm the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. All right.
So in Jedi combat art, I have jumping and running.
Okay.
Yeah. Makes sense.
It's 1 plus Jedi combat art plus jumping/running brings me up to 4. And in Ruffian, I have bold, fearless, and unorthodox, which I think can come here.
I think you can only invoke 1 trait per roll.
Okay.
There's an advance that can let you take more than 1 trait.
All right, then this is definitely Jedi combat art.
Okay.
And not Ruffian.
You're looking at an obstacle here, though, of like, I want to say 4. This is rough. This should be pretty dangerous.
Yeah, I think Vod can help with Beastmaster.
The 4, yeah.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe throw me an assist.
Yeah.
You influence this beast, be like, yo, let my Padawan go.
Yeah. That
so
one's mine.
you turn your you focus your attention from the rest of the rustworms to the mama to help them out.
Yeah,
Jeff,
you
you're
just let them scatter
Jeff,
off.
what's Franter doing while this is going on? You've never seen Jedi like control a rustworm. Rustworms are terrifying. They eat scrap, right?
Right. So I was impressed at first, but then the other Jedi got eaten, and I'm like, nope, and I'm like hiding in this behind the speeder.
Yeah, you like jump on. Yeah, it's the hover speeder. You're like in the back seat of the hover speeder.
I'm like hiding. Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
Yeah.
Come on,
I love that.
Steal yourself.
That's the foreground, and the background we see this giant fucking worm, and we see totally we see Vaughn and we hear Kade like trying to get out like in the distance. So make the
So I'm like, the camera's on me for a few seconds, and we see like, I'm like terrified, but in the back there's like the flash of like lightsaber fire and stuff in the back, and I'm just like totally oblivious.
Yeah. So this is Kade's role.
All right, so 5d6 greater than 4. Well, I didn't type /roll in front of that. That would be my fatal flaw.
You have a pool of dice. You want to add to it, dude, right?
Yeah.
It's been rolled. Can I add to it after the fact?
No, I don't really think you can.
It's cool. I have better things to save these dice for. Save me.
No, you're
surviving.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is real bad. You are you're hurt. You're definitely hurt. You're injured for sure. You're injured. You're like, ugh. You get your hand through the thing, right? And your hand's like sticking out of the mouth. You're like stuck in there, but now it's like clamped on your mouth or whatever, or your hand. The mouth is clamped on your hand, so like your hand's like getting like viced right now by its mouth. It's like steel shut doors on your hand, so your hand's like getting busted right now. And you can use like the force or whatever like that. This is Star Wars, so don't like we're doing Star Wars here, and we're not doing like Expanse or like some gritty shit. But like this is bad. This is really bad. Your hand's gonna be real fucked up, right? But that's going on right now. So take the injured condition.
Okay.
Yeah.
Furthermore, you are unable to control this beast thing, and this thing is actually getting ready to. I think what's going to happen is you're able to control it enough that it doesn't dive back down, but it's going to land on the ground, and it's going to land right on your speeder. Like it's going to go like that direction. So what are you going to do? Like that's the trajectory that it's falling.
So
there's other other rustworms kind of like slithering around now. Like they're like you see like one kind of maybe not you, maybe the camera does though, because you're focusing on this big one. This is bad. This is real bad, guys.
This is bad.
So
also,
I want to
isn't Franter hiding behind the speeder?
In the back seat of the speeder, actually.
Ooh.
So that I'm gonna be crushed if that happens. But I'm wondering, can I roll? I want to add my survivor trait. I want to use the tags stay cool, shake it off, and try and like calm myself down and start trying to figure out like, is there anything in the area that we could use? And that includes like maybe the vehicle or the personages of the other people who are here or features of the landscape, etc. And then I have like find the necessities.
Yeah. So
under survivor as well.
Jeff,
is that something I can do?
Jeff, here's what I'm going to say. Yeah, no, but this is how that's going to work in my head. I feel like the way the game is structured. Once again, I've never played this game before. It's the first time we're playing it together. I don't think the question is if you find something. I think the question is that you can declare you find something, and you can use all of those to point you towards that direction, right?
Right.
So tell me what is the thing that helps you solve this problem, and then we make the roll to make that happen the way you want it to.
Okay.
And you could totally invoke it being like, okay, I do that like John Boyega, like look around, cool down, let's do this thing. I spot the thing out of like my corner. I spot the thing out of the corner of my eye, and I know that we need to use like this. Maybe the Junker people left a harpoon gun or something. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, but like I have to use that, and that's what I got to do. And you use that as like your build up to that moment.
Okay.
and that all gets into factored in, right?
So
That's how I think the game's supposed to be played.
How big
I'm
are
not a
these
doctor
worms?
though.
How big are these worms?
This thing is really big. This thing's like the size of like a barn silo, right? This is a huge fucking. This is the mama worm, right? This is big.
Okay.
The rest of them are like the size of like a speeder bike size, right? They can't really eat you, but they're annoying, right?
Okay.
Are we talking like Falcon or like Star Destroyer? In
No,
like size terms.
neither. This is like no, this is literally like a barn silo. So like a large like grain silo, like a giant column, right?
Okay.
Like that
Yeah,
big.
so-
So it's pretty big. Like you can fit a bus in it, right?
Right. Okay.
Sorry,
So
I'm not good at eyeball measurements, so like I couldn't.
No,
but
that
it's
works.
you could not fly a Millennium Falcon in it, right? That's
Okay.
no. But good question though. I didn't really describe that.
So it's a little bit too big for, say, a speeder to put a dent in.
No, you could do a speeder. Like a land speeder is like, we're talking about the thing that
It's also very
Luke
sharp.
and Anakin took to, or Obi-Wan and Anakin took into Mos Eisley, like that size
Yeah.
speeder, right? That's like a slim-ish Prius car. Yeah, you could do that.
Okay. So what if I hop in the front seat and ram the worm before it can topple on top of me? Is that a good idea? Like that? Is that something I can think of?
What do you?
I
Well,
mean,
yeah,
good idea is
that
a very
sounds like a
strong
good
word.
idea, but I mean, in abstract, that sounds like a great idea. But
Yeah.
what is your intention when you want to do this? What are you trying to get out of this? What's your goal?
Well, my goal would be to kill the worm, but I feel like the speeder might not be big enough.
Okay.
So I'm also wondering, like, what kind of
Do you want to like hurt it to drive it off?
Yeah, I
that's,
want to
that's
drive.
definitely possible.
Yeah, okay. I would like to drive it off, and hoping that if the mother flees, that the babies would too.
Yeah. No, that's a good idea.
And my
Also,
other thing was, if the speeder's not big enough, I was wondering what the other junkers were driving.
No, they're all on like motorbikes. They have like also similar size speeder. Right?
Okay.
No, I like that. I think that's like an Op 3, dude.
Maybe
Okay.
you could punch a hole in the worm.
I
and
would
get
consider the speeder a heavy weapon here,
Okay.
but it's
Okay.
also going to be you're way back. So
Right. Yeah.
yeah,
so
don't think that regardless of success or not, this speeder is going to be workable because it's not, homie.
right. Okay.
You don't get to weaponize a speeder and then drive it home.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So I guess I need to be able to.
I don't
cool
want
and
to be a
shake it
stinker
off
here,
first,
but
right?
you have to shake it off.
Well, my stupor, because I'm like hiding in the back of the speeder.
No,
frame, right?
you do all of this, and you build that all into this role. You all
Yeah.
you
That's what I
accumulate-
mean.
Yeah,
Yep.
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
cumulative.
try and shake it off. Stay cool. Those are my two
Yeah.
tags. I'm using the survivor trait for that. So that's 3 dice, right? Plus my normal one.
Yes, you're at 4 right now.
So I'm at 4, and I need 3.
Yep.
So I'm going to, let's see.
This is a great idea. By the way.
I was originally thinking find the necessities because I was going to spot something that I could
Yeah,
use.
you hit the
Does
weak point
speeder
from
count?
you hit the giant crab, the weak point for
Okay.
maximum damage.
Okay, so that's 5, and then I'm going to add 2 from my dice pool for 7.
Nice.
Yeah, that sounds good, man.
I don't know if anyone has any way to help, but I'm assuming not.
Yes. I'm
So-
sort of running low on dice.
See, if I was a good GM and had the time, I would have made little tokens to put on the screen for our pool dice, and I would do it in the titles, like Star Wars titles,
So
as
it's
your
greater than
your
4,
dice
right?
pool.
Yeah, greater than the 4. 3.
Did I need 3 or 4?
3.
You
Oh.
got it.
We're good.
Yeah, because you hit it with I consider this a heavy weapon.
Okay,
So,
awesome.
so the outcome of this is we hear the creature go like do that loud, sound. The mouth opens. We see Cody kind of like tumble out of it, like clutching his arm, right, as he like kind of falls.
Yeah.
As this creature, you hit it, like the speeder like crashes.
And
they don't have an airbag, but like
I like aim it and then
or
I
do you like jump out?
before it.
Yeah,
I jump out.
yeah. You jump out. Yeah,
I'm rolling in the dirt.
Yeah, of course, right. Yeah, so like you hit it like right in the soft underbelly, right? Like you smog it in the weak point. And it like reels, it like opens its mouth again, and this is Kade's chance to crawl out. He does, right, but he like falls and hits the ground with a loud thud as the creature like goes back and submerges like a whale, like under the ground, and you see the other ones kind of like skippering and scampering around after it. You're once again safe for now, except for this sandstorm that's getting closer.
Did it spit up our friend yet?
Yeah, that's Kade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
It's good. I'm out of the worm. I've got my lightsaber back. Things are looking up for me.
Hold on. Save me. Jeebus has been watching us for like 2 hours and just now realized we're playing Lady Blackbird with Jedi. Yeah. What's up, buddy?
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah. This is what we're doing. This is the hack. This is called Jedi Blackbird.
The name
Welcome.
of our Republic cruiser is the Blackbird.
Yeah, welcome. So, we have links. We have a link to the game if you want it. We will send it your way. Just as well. I'll also put a link in the show notes in the doobly-doo when we're done.
Gotta put a link in the doobly-doo.
I can't, for some reason, copy and paste this link. There we go. There we go. Awesome. That was good. Yeah. So you guys are kind of safe for now. Like I said, though, the sandstorm is absolutely going to be a problem coming up. The sandworms aren't done. You're still kind of being hunted. Kade, you're fucked up.
I am.
Fuckedup.com is your homepage right now.
You can visit me at fuckedup.com.
It's really bad. It hurts a lot. Your arm hurts a lot. But the experimental craft is there. TIE Fighter.
Are those other junkers still here, or did they?
No,
like,
they
leave when
skedaddled.
that
They
scanworm-
fucking
You
skedaddled.
are out of
Okay.
here.
The worms were too much.
Yeah.
So are the little worms
Rudist.
still here?
Are the worms still here?
The little worms? Or
No, they
did
kind of
leave
followed
with
the mom. They kind of followed the mom. They could come back, but right now you're safe.
Okay, so except that we have no vehicle.
Yeah, you definitely have no vehicle. The only thing that's kind of left around besides like the explosive like residence of your vehicle, right? That's like basically the only thing left is besides some like displaced sand moving around. Yeah, the experimental craft is like it's definitely submerged more into the sand because it's like all this moving. Maybe it's like in kind of like loose sand or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, it's bad.
So I guess at least I am gonna head over to the craft and start trying to find a way in.
I'm getting into this.
Sure.
I'm getting into this craft.
Is the storm like visible right now on the horizon yet?
Oh, it's been visible on the horizon. But
Okay,
now
so
it's like
it's
getting
coming.
closer and closer. Yeah, it's been coming, right? It's been coming since you started with the Junkers, right?
Yeah, we don't want to be outside in this storm. Let's get inside. Hurry up. Get in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think we just see the colonel scoop Kate off the ground and sort of
Yeah.
shuffle inside.
Cool. All right. So I think we're gonna go to our next break then, as you guys get prepared to weather that storm. So, nice guys. Good work. I like that a lot. All right, so we'll be back in 5 minutes. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, we're playing Jedi Blackbird, a hack of Lady Blackbird, and so we'll keep going for another hour or so. So thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you on the other side of the break.